Hello? Hello, is anyone there? Mum? Are you watching? She's not watching. She's halfway across Europe right now on a road trip. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I turned the music down a bit. Sometimes you guys can't even hear the music, but you might be able to hear a little bit. It's a weird balance thing. I can't ever get the music right. Right, let's see. Oh, Helen's here. Hi, Helen. Hi, Lucia. I can hear you okay. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, well, we'll get started. I'll just say hi. Maybe some other people will pop into the chat as we get going, which is fine. If you're just lurking and chilling, that's cool as well. And if you do want to chat, go for it. I love a good chat, you know that. But if not, like, you know, I keep myself occupied. I'll talk to myself all night. I don't care. I'll do it. Watch me. Amy, baby. Hey, Amy. Amy and Lucia, I think this is the first time I've seen you in chat before. So if it is, hello. If it isn't, I have a terrible memory and I apologise. Guys, I'm going to be drawing in my big sketchbook tonight. I just felt like painting big. And because the sketchbook's so big, the camera is, this is like probably as far in as I can go, just so you can see everything. I mean, I could go out further, but there's not really much else to go, you know. You start seeing my keyboard and that's just kind of annoying. No one wants to see that. Yeah, I'm just trying to get me centered. Lilibel, hello. Okay, so today I'm going to be looking at my moleskin. This is the front of it. I painted it ages ago. I started this in April 2022. It was sketchbook number 32, then it was 33, but then I did a recount and then it became 38. I do my sketchbooks out of order. I number them when I start them and I try and get it right, but I don't finish them in order. But I start them in order, if that makes sense. So I've used a sketchbook for a lot of like big landscapes in the past, which I've really enjoyed. This is the house that we used to, the view. I'm just gonna turn the music down. I feel like I'm yelling against the music. I don't even know if you'll be able to hear the music. If not, feel free to pop your own tunes on in the background. I just need something, otherwise I feel weird sitting in silence. I think I mention this every week. I'm gonna mention it next week too. All right, so yeah, a quick tour. So I did this plain April like 2 years ago. That was the only day I did. Then I started like trying to do random big sketches, and I did like phases. So I did like, this was my green and orange phase, and then I go into a pink phase. This is my pink phase. I love this sketch. This is another one. Then I was like back to orange and green again. This is I don't like this page at all. We'll skip that one. This is a walk that we did. This is Martin here, standing at the top of the, I think it's called the Lion, or Lion and the Lamb. I think it's Lion and the Lamb. I think this is a lion, this is a lamb. I don't know. Then there's some random sketches of Digby. Then we go into some birds. Then I just kind of go a bit random. We did this one on stream ages ago, like probably last year. Some more random drawings. This was one that we started on stream, but I never finished. I probably never will. These are some fun faces, and then I kind of stopped using it. I think this was like a test for materials. It's very ugly. And then, yeah, this is it. So I have like this much of the sketchbook left. We're going to finish it tonight. We're not. I'm just joking. I'm just going to turn the brightness down. It is super bright. Let me up in this. Okay. Maybe like this. Okay, we'll see if that works. Martin normally sets my camera up for me, but he refused to tonight. He said I was a big girl and I could do it myself. So look, if you have any complaints, take it up with him. It's my first time watching you live. I usually watch the replays. Awesome. I'm so glad you could join. How come you could catch me tonight? Is it just like a time issue? Or, oh. Hello. Yes, this is the A3 sketchbook. Yeah, I'm just moving it around. The light, I can never get the lighting right on my streams. So it's just something I have to deal with. And you guys also have to deal with it, unfortunately. Alright, so tonight, I figured you guys could help me out, by helping me pick what to paint. So, basically, I really want to paint buildings tonight. I want to paint something with rectangles, hard lines, windows. I kind of want to go for the same feeling as this. Like, simple, but like really fun. And this was actually, I used paint in the background, which I don't think I'm going to be able to do because we'll have to wait for it to dry, and that's not going to dry in time, although it is really fun to do this. I probably should have thought about that and pre-planned, but it's fine. We don't need the big swatch in the background. We can still create texture and stuff. I mean, look, we actually even have a little bit of texture here, but... Alright, so I've been through all of my images, not all of them, but I've been through a few of my images, and I found some ones from the area that I really like. So this is in town, the town that I live in, and I just really love these two little buildings, this little pink one. This is Edinburgh. This one's going to be pretty intense if we do this one. This is Kendall as well, and this is the same but from a different... I've drawn this before, but I would love to draw it again. So there's just like two options. There's like one kind of this way and then one that's like straight on. This was in London. I really love this whole, like, I don't know if you can't see my mouse, but like these three buildings in the background. This is also in London, kind of in the same street. This one's also in London. So if I do one of these, I'll have to do two on one on each page. And this is also London, and I really loved, this is St. Peter's Basilica. Wait, is that what it's called? In the background, it was kind of like misty, but I don't really feel like doing this because it's a lot of detail. And yeah, some more of London. This is Ambleside, I think. Yeah, and then this is a random house on the way to Bleetarn, which I love the green stones. And where's this one? I think this one's in Ambleside too, yeah. So yeah, tell me guys, I know there was a lot, but like tell me if you want to go London or the Lake District, and we can start there. Personally, if I was going to pick one, I mean, I'd go with this one because I just love it. I've drawn it heaps. These are gorgeous. Thanks, Helen. Some of the pages are good, some pages are meh, but... hi everyone, just popping in quickly as I get ready for work. Perfect topic to replay tomorrow as I'm doing my cityscape zine. Fun. I've really been wanting to make a zine for ages, for like a week. For like a week now. I've been wanting to make a zine. I've only ever made zines for projects that I've finished, but I've never made a zine with a project in mind, which I really want to do. I like the first one or the last one. I can't even remember what they are now. What was the first one? This one? I think this one would be cute, right? Oh, I keep zooming in with my mouse. And then the last one, I don't want it to go too far, was this one here, which could be kind of fun. Actually, with all these like buildings, that could be kind of fun. We won't do any cars, because cars are like, not fun. Oh, Zuzune? I'm not sure how you want me to pronounce your name. Can I just call you Zozo? This one could be fun, actually. I like this one. It's got like a lot of detail. Okay, well, I take one more answer from the audience, and then we'll kind of like figure out from there. And while you guys are thinking, I'll show you what I'm gonna be drawing with. I really want to draw my paint pens again tonight. So this is my box of paint pens. Most of them are these big chunky boys. And then I also have some of these Pilot Pintor paints, which I got like a couple of weeks ago. I've drawn with them twice. They're really fun. But I've got a lot of colours in here to choose from. So I'll probably just pick some colours to start with, because like colours, it doesn't matter what we're drawing, we can just pick the colours, right? So I'm kind of feeling oranges. Or do we want to go springy? Do we want to go like springtime vibes? That could be fun. Okay, the one with the cars. All right. This one, I'm gonna go do this one because I like this one too. All right, let's go springtime. I think it could be fun to do like some brighter colors. So I've got this blue, that's a really nice bright color. Maybe we could like do this yellow, that could be fun. And then this is a really nice color too, like this green. And then I want to kind of keep it on that spectrum, so not bring any pinks or oranges, even though pinks and oranges are my favorite, but we're going to keep it blue, green and yellow, I think. And this yellow here is so fun. I'll show you in a second what it looks like. Okay, I think that's all, because then basically I'll just use the paint pens to like bulk out a lot of the stuff, and then we'll use pencils to do the detail. Maybe we'll pop that one in too. We should probably have one neutral color as well. Maybe this one. Alright, should we look at the colors first? The Pintor Neon Apricot is a winner. I use it for everything. I know, it's so fun. The yellow is amazing as well. Alright, I'll just show you like the colors that we're going to go with. Let me turn the music up a tiny bit, because I can't even hear myself. Okay, tell me if that gets too loud or if it's good. Alright, so there's this color here, which is Unbleached Titanium, which is my favorite, and this is basic. Oh gosh, it's so bright. One sec, I think I need to just figure out how to make my camera be proper, because it's too bright. I think I need to put it on auto or something, on like auto, on one of them things. One sec. Okay, now it looks a little bit too dark. It's so hard. I hate lighting so much, guys. But at least you can kind of see the colors now, I guess. Alright, this is the yellow one, the Pintor. I think this is the apricot one. It's so bright. Look how bright that is. Hi Lauren. You haven't mismatched, we're just picking colors. I don't know if all these colors I'm going to use, they might not go together. This green, I never use it. I never use it because it's so bright, but it's very springtime. Oh, this could be like a bit of a mess actually tonight if we use all these colors. I think we might just have to pare it down a bit. I think I'm going to go with this one. Not this green, because that green is too bright, I think. Some of these lids are really... Okay. Alright, that blue. And then we use this blue as like a pop. And then this yellow, and yeah, this one. Okay, I think that's good. Probably not this. I think it's gonna be too orange. Okay. That's fine. We'll go for that. Yeah, lighting is tricky for sure. The problem isn't really, I mean, it's not really the lighting. Like, I have enough light you can see on my face, like it's bright. It's just this camera. I mean, I really should know how to use it, but I find it so tricky. Like, every time I try and use it, I get it good one day, and then the next day it'll just be like the worst, you know? Okay, so let's go to the photo. Got it hidden over here. Alright. So I'm gonna kind of like zoom in on the image. I'll show you kind of like the area I'm gonna do. I'm mean, it's pretty easy. I'm gonna do like all the houses basically. Oh, the mouse is like the worst to zoom in. I'm basically just gonna do, I'm gonna do all the houses. None of the cars. So if you guys want to follow along, this I know it's probably going to be quite small on your whatever you're watching on, but if you do want to follow along, go for it. Maybe I should just pop it on Instagram. I've done this a couple of times and maybe it's helpful. I'll just pop it on Instagram and then you guys can copy it. One sec. Please hold. Gotta go to my photos. Oh, I was gonna do my daffodils tonight, my dead daffodils, but I decided not to. Right, I don't know. I mean, there are some cars in this, but that should be fine. Right, let me just get Instagram. And then, okay, I kind of will put the image on. Right, and then I'm going to cover the cars up so no license plates are showing. Alright, cool. So it's on Instagram. Maybe you'll be able to see it a little bit easier if you want to copy, follow along. Okay, let's zoom out again. My word. This mouse is going absolutely crazy. Okay, cool. Here we go. But yeah, if you guys aren't drawing this, what are you drawing tonight? I'm going to leave this here, by the way, just for a laugh. Just for the lols. What are you guys drawing if you're not painting buildings in car parks? Let me know what you're up to. And I'm just going to block out the buildings. And I haven't drawn big and I haven't drawn buildings for so long. I've kind of forgotten how to do it, but we'll figure it out. I've just been drawing tiny little doodles for the 100-day challenge. And I've also been working on a couple of like projects for children's books on the side. So I haven't actually done any proper painting for ages. And I really want to. And I know that this is paint pen, so technically I don't know if that counts as painting. But I count it as painting. Well, I guess mixed media drawing. The only problem with these pens is that they do get a little bit glossy sometimes. And I'm just going to make up some of these buildings if I can't kind of tell what they are. Okay, just to hide some of my windows. The problem with the paint pens is you have to shake them all the time. That. Okay, I'm going to try and leave all the white buildings white. I think that'd be fun. And then just do the roof of them. Maybe that'd be fun. Can you guys hear that? I know that's probably hurting some people's ears. Okay, so we got a little bit of this like squeaky. I'm just picking colours at random. I have no plan. It's normal. I really don't like the glossiness of the Liquitex markers, but yet to try adding liquid medium matte one to at some point. Yeah, I actually have liquid medium matte. Maybe I should try it. Gotta find the right one. I have this one, gel matte. Is that the same? I've got this matte medium. That's it, right? Matte medium. The sound is funny. The sound of the squeaking. Okay, well these are the only two things I have. So I guess we could give it a go. I don't like how glossy they get either. It's really hard to draw on them. I have another bleached titanium here we can open. It should say liquid. It should say liquid. This one says a general purpose fluid medium that adds translucency and reduces gloss level. Fluid medium. This one says gel matte. Oh, this is ultra and sheen, increasing translucency and adhering collages. Okay, we could be here a while with this one, so if you guys want to go make a coffee or something. So I gotta do the old stamp and shake. Sometimes these pens take so long. The gel is too thick, the other one might work. Mine is by Liquitex. Yeah, these are the only ones I have. I'm pretty sure one of them was a gift from Artie. I never tried paint markers. I think the rubbing on paper would give me tactile sensitivity. It's quite a nice feeling, I think. I quite like it. I don't mind the sound either. I think if someone else was doing the sound, I wouldn't like it. But I'm just trying to figure out what I'm drawing here. Because there's like a roof and then it is like the... Okay, we're going to try this. Don't know if this is going to work. We're just going to try it on this one colour because it is quite a lot of paint. And I don't know if this is the right way to do it. It probably isn't. I'm going to use the empty one to kind of smush it. I'm just going to see if this works. It might not work. It might just be a disaster. But... And also, I think it's going to be too liquidy. We'll give it a go. And maybe I'll pop some on the roof. Different pens have different tips and you can use them on plastic. I haven't tried using mine on plastic. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out this roof here. That's cool. And then, okay, so there's this house here and then there's like a little roof area. It goes this way. And then maybe we can bring some green back. I probably should have started it lower down actually, because it's going to go off the page and we're going to have all this car park here. Didn't think about that. Let's put this tree in the corner. You know what, maybe I could use that bright green pen. What do you think? Think it'd be too many colours? It's not too bad actually when you put it over other stuff. I just don't want to bring in too much colour. Like I don't want to bring in like a pink and a yellow and an orange and it just to be like a rainbow. I hate the feel of some felt tip nibs like Posca bullet nibs, but others are fine. I don't have a problem with that. I don't really find I have a problem with the feel of things like that. I don't think I'm like sensitive to things like that. Alright. So there's a tree there, just so you let you guys know. And there's another tree like here. It might be alright, it might not go off the page. And then let's put some more blue in. It's kind of like a puzzle. You gotta figure out where everything is. So that's the chimney. Then there's like another chimney that comes up like this. And then it's like another... They kind of all merge into one. We can make it up though. It doesn't have to be completely accurate. It's kind of hard because they're all grey. And it was a very grey day too. It was raining, I think, probably. There's always raining in the Lake District. Hey Artie! I forgot you were streaming. I'm streaming! I was actually gonna message you, Artie, but I was like, what if she hasn't forgotten but she just doesn't want to see me? She doesn't want to listen to me. I would just be a little bit paranoid. What if she doesn't like me anymore? I think, Artie, basically what we're doing is drawing a picture. In case you, came in super late, but you want to still know what we're doing. We're just painting this picture. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck's going on because there's so many shapes. I think I'm going to do the hill as like bright yellow. How are you, Artie? Are you gonna draw along with us tonight? Are you gonna draw your own thing, or are you just chilling? And if you joined the chat recently, I asked at the start, but if you just joined the chat, what else? What are you guys doing tonight? What are you drawing? Or are you just chilling? Is anyone washing the dog? One of these days someone will be washing the dog. I think I'll just do it on that side. That's quite nice. What other colour? Maybe this beigey colour again? Oh, you know what? There's just so much here. That's green. I'm drawing but not building. Designing a Labrador mug. I thought you said laboratory mug. A Labrador mug that someone requested at my market at the weekend. So it's like a little mini commission. That's cool. Just gonna turn my music down again. Can you hear the music? How was your market? How was your market, Artie? Okay, so I'm drawing this little house right at the back there. Can you guys even tell what I'm following? Because I can't. I'm just kind of guessing. Doesn't matter. These aren't perfect though. Because we'll just go over it with a pencil or something. I used this matte medium, Artie. This one here. I don't know if it was the right one. I don't know if this is the one. I think you gave me one of these. I can't remember which one. This kind of made it really thick though. That's what it's done. I'm trying to draw the reference picture. Took out my oil pastels. Awesome. I haven't used my oil pastels for so long. This would be a good one to use it for though. Especially all the the clouds and the fog, if you can get that far. I don't think I'm going to get that far, which is a shame. I really should have started lower. Okay, I'm going to bring in this bright blue for the roof. I know it's kind of similar colour, but I'm just going to pop it out a bit. I gave you Liquitex. Okay, see, I thought I had Liquitex. Oh, wait, there's something hidden. Here we go. This one. Liquitex matte medium, fluid medium. It looks the same. Looks like the same kind of thing. I'm nap trapped. I have a 12-week-old, so I'm thankful I can watch you draw. I haven't been able to lately. 12 weeks. Gonna be keeping busy with that, huh? I'm glad that you were able to catch me as well and have a little downtime. Okay, I think that's good for now. I don't want to do much more. I kind of want to keep the rest maybe for pencil, for neo colors maybe. Yeah, because that roof is green. I don't know why I did that. Maybe I should go over it with blue. Because I was just thinking, like, there's a tree here, but the problem is I did that roof green, so I've been following this, not following, I don't think I'm following them, but I'm watching this guy pop up on TikTok. Tell me if you guys have seen him. He does paintings of like ugly places. So the first one he did, it was a few weeks ago. It was Tesco's car park, which is like a supermarket here in the UK. And then he did one, it was like a fish and chip shop, and he did some scaffolding, and he kind of shows you how well, he doesn't show you how, but well, he kind of shows you how like anything, even if it's like ugly, you can still paint it and it still like looks cool. And I kind of feel like this is like that almost. I mean, it's not Tesco car park. It's kind of pretty, but I just love the backs of buildings and things, you know. James Chapman. Maybe. I have TikTok right now. Should I look him up? Any chance to go on TikTok? I haven't been on all day. I've been watching this person do chat GPT stuff today. All right, how do I search? I've only been using this for a few months, so I'm not very good at it. James Chapman. Yes, that's the one. Like this. So he painted like scaffolding. Yeah, James Chapman, that's the one. Thanks for that. And also, hi, Finchwing. Finchwing. I don't think I've seen you on chat before, so hello. How did you get this this grey box around your name with a tick? That's interesting. That really makes you pop. Makes you stand out. Testing out a new sketchbook. It has a mix of rough and smooth, which is weird, but kind of like it. Rough and smooth. What? On like one on each page. Oh, you used to work with him? That's so cool. It was good. Got back into the swing of things after a couple of months. Some good chat, some feedback, which is why I do them. I've never done a market, but I kind of want to. Oh, you gave me the Liquitex one. Thanks. I thought you did, actually. You wouldn't give me some off-brand matte medium, would you? What is this? Atelier? What? I probably got that from like the Works or something. She has a New Year's... Oh, she was a New Year's Day baby. Gosh, that must have been stressful. I don't know why. I think just like having babies on days like that must be stressful. Like, you know, Christmas, New Year's. Can you imagine having a baby on leap year? How does that work? Like, does anyone know someone who was born on a leap year? Because I think I had a guy, like a boy. I mean, I was in like primary school. But there was like a boy in primary school who was born on a leap year, and we always used to tease him that he was only like 2 years old or something. And I mean, obviously he wasn't. I don't think he was. It's a big 2-year-old. Ah, it's a verification mark. Verification. Okay, cool. That's how it looks like in chat. That's interesting. How do you do that? Is that the ones you have to pay for? Everyone, I don't like how people pay for them now, because it makes me untrustworthy of people. Barbara, hey Barbara, but I'm not untrustworthy of you. It's just other people, like my sister, for example. Yeah, you don't deserve that, Rosalie. You know, come on. I haven't even verified that you're a human yet. Okay, let me just top up my water. Grey box and tick means verified. Cool. First time. I didn't get here at the end. Oh, nice. Yeah, you're only 39 minutes late, but I'm not I'm not counting. Oh, 100k on YouTube. That's like a lot of K. That's like, how many more K is that than I have? Like a lot more K. I think you can apply after 100k. That's amazing. I'm in awe. I think you're the most famous person I've ever spoken to, and I once saw Jessica Simpson in New York, so it's pretty impressive. Pretty impressive. Do you draw? Do you do art stuff as well? Alright, I'm just waiting for this to dry while I natter, by the way, but I think this side is kind of dryish, so maybe we could start. Pencils, that's what I'm looking for. Yeah, I was in New York, and I was in New York, I was like 17, maybe 18, I don't know, 19, 20. I was definitely under the age of 21 because I couldn't drink. I remember that for sure. I think I was 20. And I was in New York, and down one of the side streets, or one of the smaller streets, because I have since then learned that there's no alleyways in New York. There was this huge crowd gathering, and I was like, what's happening? So I walked over and I said, what's happening? And they told me that Ashley Simpson was going to come out of one of the doors because it was like the backstage of a morning or night show. And I was like, I didn't care about Jessica Simpson. I mean, Ashley Simpson, different story back in the day. I didn't care about Jessica Simpson, but I was like, hey, I'm in New York. America be America, you know? I'll just like find out what's happening. So I stood in line with everyone, and I was like cool as a cucumber, you know, being myself, not caring at all about celebrities. And then suddenly Jessica Simpson walks out with like her entourage, and I was swept up with the crowd. I was screaming her name, I was pushing forward, I was throwing my hands in the air. Not proud of it, guys. I'm not proud of it, but you know, it happened. What am I doing? Sometimes I get so caught up on my own memories and stories that I completely lose track. Oh, sharpening some pencils. I just got all of these pencils out of another pencil case, this one here. I'm trying to keep them separate because these are all the pencils I'm using for my 100-day challenge, and I don't wanna forget, but I also want to use some of these. So it's intimidating meeting celebrities. That I didn't really meet anyone, but I reached it a few years ago by animating. Awesome. What type of animation? Animation is exhausting. I do it as a day job now, so I haven't really climbed since stopping. I also animate as a day job. I'm a motion designer, but I have a background in 3D animation. Lucy's is a subscriber. Amazing. I have to check you out after. All right, cool. So let me think. I'm trying to keep it springy, but also keep it like kind of this tone. So I'm just gonna pick some random colors, and then if they are not the colors we want, we can just pick some more. I am going for these ones over here because these are some of my favorite colors, and I can't not use them. Fellow animator. It's always nice to meet animators. When you have to go for a movie. Okay, no probs. Thanks so much for popping in, and maybe I'll see you next time. Yeah, when it's funny because when Artie and I were in London when I met up with Artie, was it 2 weeks ago now? We went out for dinner at this little Korean place, and we had to stand outside. We had to wait outside in the line because it was like super popular, and we got talking to this couple in front of us. They were really nice when they Artie, and we ended up sitting at their table because the place was so tiny, and we just like started chatting, and we were asking what they did, and they were asking what we did, and the girl turned out to be a motion designer, which is what I am, and we kind of like had a bonding moment over motion design because it's kind of fun when you meet. It's not like, because like being an animator or a motion designer or something, it's not like not popular. People do it obviously, but it's not the same as, I don't know, I guess if you're like a lawyer or like you work in business or you work in retail, you know, that lots of people do that. So it's kind of fun when you meet someone in the wild. I'm just trying to pick colors. I'm just trying to think, do I want pink? I don't know. Maybe yes. Maybe this one and this one. That's not pink, is it? And I think we'll just stop there for now. I don't want to go overboard with the colours. I do tend to do that. So I got a couple of darker colours here. I need a darker colour for the grey windows. Maybe this olive? No. The problem with having all your pencils in different pots is it's really difficult to find stuff. Ooh. This is a fun colour. It's like pick colours with April. Here we go. I'm still dreaming of that Korean fried chicken tofu thing. Yeah, it was so good. Okay, update on the matte medium. It's not dried yet, and it's kind of gone like weird texture. So either I didn't use it properly or it's not a very good one. It's gone very glossy. So is this one here. It's going to be very difficult to draw over, guys. The most famous person I've seen in person was Alan Titchmarsh in a queue going through security at Eurostar. I am so bad with, especially UK famous people. Who is he? His name is very familiar, but I'm finding it hard to like place, like think about where his face is, like his face. I'm just going to test out this pencil because I can't remember what colour it is. Okay. No, that's too blue. Perfect. Alan's the gardener guy. Doesn't ring a bell. Who else has met? What other famous people have you guys met? I love reading those stories on Reddit, you know, the famous, like you meet someone famous and they're really nice or they're really mean. Especially when they're really mean. He's on the British TV show Ground Force. Okay. It's like when I first moved to the UK and I asked people where they were from and they were like, yeah, I'm from this tiny town. And I said, where is that near? And they said, yeah, it's near this slightly larger town. And I was like, no, where is that near? And they said, it's by this city. And I was like, I have no idea where that city is. And then I said, is it like near London? Or Cornwall? I know those two places. I mean, now I'm pretty good. Like, it took me a few years to even figure out where Manchester was. But then I went there, so I kind of had to like figure out when there for work. So now I kind of, and because I've lived up in the north now, I travel up and down quite a bit. So I'm kind of familiar with where like Birmingham, where Birmingham is, where Manchester is, where York is. I could tell you where York is on the map. But Alan Titchmarsh, I couldn't tell you where he is on the map, if that makes sense. He does a lot of great gardening shows. I used to love gardening shows when I was younger. Maybe I even watched Ground Force before, but we don't have a TV license, so I'm not familiar with a lot of like TV, like normal TV people. Unless they're on kind of like a Netflix or Prime or something. Okay, what do you think about this blue? I think it stands out okay. I just want to be so simple today. I just want to be so just chill. That's why I wanted to just draw boxes. I don't want to think about anything. I've had quite a busy few days at work. Today wasn't too bad, but Monday and Tuesday I had a deadline, and I worked on Tuesday. I was one of those days where you don't look up from the computer because you're like so busy, and I needed to pee so bad. I don't know if this is TMI, but I needed to pee so bad yesterday, and I was so close to getting my video done, and it was like almost 5 p.m. and I just wanted to get the video rendered so I could send it over, and I just kept holding it and holding it and holding it and holding it until finally I could render it. I held it for like an hour probably, and I was desperate. And literally the toilet is upstairs. It's like 17 steps away from my desk. So I waited and waited and waited and waited. I finally hit render. I was like, I need to go to the toilet. Walk up the stairs, just about get to the bathroom, Martin's in there. That's what happens when you have one bathroom in the house and you've been holding your wee for an hour. Don't worry, I didn't have an accident. Everything turned out okay. But I mean, I think it's pretty bad to like hold for so long. Can't you get a kidney infection? So yeah, Monday and Tuesday were pretty stressful. Today was not too bad. Wait, is it Thursday today? Whoa, how did I completely just miss Wednesday? I don't even remember what happened to Wednesday. Maybe Wednesday was Tuesday in my head. I think Wednesday was Tuesday in my head because I was talking about yesterday. This morning I had to run the meeting at work, the morning meeting that we have every morning. I'm leading it this week, and I started off by saying, Happy Wednesday, everyone. So I've been a day behind this whole week. New subby. Oh, Sassy. Hi, Sassy. Sassy Cat. Oh, I love that name. Very cool name. I have no idea who he is either, but I'm from Spain, so I'm not that familiar with British TV shows. Okay, you know, I would love to say I'm from Spain, but I can't. I'm just a bit ignorant. What part of Spain are you from, Lucia? I might have to start talking Spanish to you. I was talking Spanish to my patrons last night when we had our patron Zoom. Any chance to speak Spanish? Not that I'll do it. I won't do it live on the internet, don't worry. I'm not that crazy. Alright, we're going to be here all day, the amount of time these boxes are taking to draw. My word. I think I kind of want to make one side of this building darker. Maybe with this pencil? I kind of want to find the same colour as this, but darker. Or the same colour as this, but lighter. That could also work. Yeah, let's do that instead. I'm from Cadiz, is in the south of Spain. I haven't been to the south of Spain. The furthest down south I've been is Madrid. But I would love to go to the south of Spain. I've heard it's very, very hot. And the people are very friendly. There was a guy, because I lived in Spain for a while, I taught in schools, teaching English. Not that you'll believe it, how bad my English is, but they didn't know. I fooled them. Yeah, there was a guy from the south of Spain. I forgot what his name was, and I also forgot where he was from. I think his name was like Vincent, like the Spanish version. But he was from down south, maybe the same place. And he was always telling me that everyone down south is a lot friendlier than they were up in the north of Spain. Which, if that's true, there must have been some very friendly people, because I was in Barcelona, and they were lovely in Barcelona as well. Question. Do we want to draw cars? Look, I'm going to tell you straight up, I don't want to draw cars. But if you guys think I should try, I will. I will try. But I don't want to. I also have forgotten how to draw trees and bushes. It's been so long. How long has it been since I've seen something with leaves on it? You know, like there's just branches everywhere. Okay, I think it'd be fun to try and do the little stone work. I just noticed how similar these two shades are. One is light blue and the other one is genuine cobalt blue. They're basically the same color. Let's have a look. Okay, that one's a little bit more aqua, and this one's, okay, I can definitely see the difference. Can you see the difference? It's kind of hard to see, but that one's like a greeny color, and that one's like a more paler pastel, like pastel blue. Kind of this part of, oh, Andalusia. Yeah, that's where he's from. That was where he was from. Andalusia. And people here are generally friendly with people in the north. Yeah, that's where he was from. I remember it. Salo the Nay. He was lovely. I had a crush on him. Don't tell Martin. He knows. I already told him. But I had like this huge, I mean, it doesn't matter. That was just like years before we met. But I had this massive crush on him. And I think he must have been about 9 years older than me. He was a teacher. He was the Spanish teacher, I think. And yeah, I had mad crush on him. But I was only there for like a year. I was only in that place for a year, and then I moved to a different place. And as crushes go, it disappeared. Definitely hot in the summer, but we have nice beaches. I hope we get a summer in the UK this year, because last year, guys, it just rained and rained and rained. I feel like it hasn't stopped raining since. And we started paddleboarding a couple of years ago when we moved here, and I love paddleboarding. I don't know if anyone here paddleboards, but it's so much fun. And yeah, last year we were like, we're gonna go paddleboarding like 3 times a week. We're gonna get out on the lakes, and it just rained the whole time. And obviously you can go in the rain, but we're fair weather paddleboarders. So we haven't been in the cold or the rain. I don't have a wetsuit or anything. I'm just switching the pencil up, so. Although I probably should have done this darker on the left and lighter on the right. I didn't think about that. That's fine. I haven't drawn for so long. I don't even know what I'm doing. Just drawing bricks right now. Anyway, I think the most important thing we need to talk about right now is the new Stardew Valley update. Has anyone played it? We started playing it I told Martin that the Stardew Valley update was coming out, and I said we have to start a new game because they got a new farm. You can't even see that on the live stream. They have like a new farm, and they have, I think there's like a new area to explore, and there's a new pet you can get, and blah blah blah. So we went to like play it after dinner, and they hadn't even updated it, so we had to wait for them to update it. And then I only played an hour before I was too tired. My stamina with games, it definitely lessens as I get older. Alright, does this have a chimney? I think it's got a little chimney. We're going to put a chimney on. Everything looks more fun with a chimney. And you know what? I think these windows need to be darker. This is a really nice colour. What is this colour? Middle cobalt blue. The cobalt blues are definitely my favourite, I think, of all the blues. They're like the best, like neutral blue, you know, like not too warm, not too cold. Just right. They're like the Goldilocks of blues. As long as it isn't 41 degrees again. Oh yeah, that was a bad one. I think I would rather have rain all year than that horrible heat wave we had a few years ago. I'm gonna do the little drain pipe here. I feel like I need to do more. I feel like this isn't bold enough. But like I said, I haven't drawn like scenes like this for so long. I actually, you know, when you haven't drawn a certain thing for so long, you almost don't remember how you like to draw it. It's like is this a tree? I don't know. Should you make it a tree? Let's just make it a tree. Absolutely prefer rain. Yeah, London would be the worst in a heat wave as well. I think, I mean, you guys had it worse than us. I think the highest I got up here was 38 degrees, which is still saying something. I've been looking at trees a lot recently again. I do this thing sometimes, I go through like phases of looking at trees and wanting to draw them better, because I want to get like a library in my head of different trees to draw. So like this one here is the one that is like a, I don't know the name of the tree, but I'm just trying to think of like the shape language. So it's got the trunk, and then from the trunk it's got multiple trunks that come out. But you know, some of the some trees, it'll like come up and then they'll go out like side by side, and some of them will just, they'll start at the bottom, they won't even have a trunk, they'll just start at the bottom and like come out like a bush. I kind of want to have that in my head, like not knowing the tree, because like I tried learning the trees and I'm terrible at learning tree names and things like that. But just like the shape of the tree, so I can do different trees. This is a bush. It's a beautiful bush. I'm gonna use my green. Oh my god! Who stuck that on there? He had some kind of superpower. I think also maybe this one. That one's a bit bright. Maybe this one. Just try all the colors until you find something we like. Okay. Hannah's here. Hi Hannah. So happy to catch the stream again. Yay, I'm glad you could join. It's 40 degrees all the time in summer where I live. So hot. Where do you live? Right, what am I doing? Okay, that's not moving. Let's move on to above this house. I'm just gonna kind of like probably work here across the page. Oh guys, look how glossy this is dried. It said matte medium, right? I wasn't imagining that. Look, I'm sorry, but that is not matte medium. That's the shiniest thing. We're never gonna be able to draw on top of that. Oh, I'm just looking. There's this behind, okay, it's kind of hard to see, but behind this blue building that I've just drawn, if I zoom in, which is Mountain Warehouse, by the way, can you guys see that? There's like, okay, there's like this blue, this is the side of the building here. We don't care about details. Oh, I know where I am now. I thought I thought I was looking the other way. Like, I thought I was looking the opposite direction. But this is the town. I thought I was looking away from the shows how much I know. I live in Bahrain. That's how you pronounce it, right? I'm terrible at pronunciations. I'm pretty sure that's how I pronounce it. I live in Bahrain, yeah? It's in the Middle East. I've heard of it. I've definitely heard of it. Never been there. I don't think I've actually been to that part of the world. Maybe flown over it. I think I've flown over it, but that's about it. Yeah, 40 degrees is too hot for me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that right now. Like, I know I didn't know where Manchester was until last year, but I mean, my blood is English and it boils over 26. I got this very juicy pen. I love that one. Alright, let's try and do this white house. Let's do it with, should we do it with blue or should we pick a different colour? I think we should pick a different colour. Oh, I know this one here. This one. This one is olive brown, 50%. Okay. I don't know if we're going to get all this finished. What's the time? It's 8 o'clock and we've literally just done one house so far. We gotta get a move on. We gotta get a move on, guys. Come on, paint faster. I love how I'm calling us we, so you can take the blame for me as well. Alright, let's do this house. It kind of comes up like this. I picked this colour because it kind of matches this colour here a little bit. I'm just trying to figure out like where everything is because I think I've drawn this a little bit off center. It doesn't matter if it's a little bit wobbly. Just adds to the charm, right? Because there's this really cool chimney here, which is what I really liked. Sticking out like that. And I'm gonna try like alternate between doing solid windows and like frames, just to give it a little bit of like variety. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I do want to color that in. What do you think? Color it in or leave it? Because it might look nice with the dark. Okay, we're gonna color it in. I'm not even waiting for your opinion. I'm just busting in. Do you guys blow your pages a lot when you're drawing? Constantly blowing my pages to get the dust away. So this is a very strange building. It's got no windows in the upstairs on that side. Maybe it's got storage in it. And I think these little lines above it must just be some kind of decoration. It's kind of hard to see from this distance. Again, pen all over me, which isn't new. Don't know why I'm surprised. I'll just like get rid of some of this with the paintbrush. And just dab it with my hoodie. That's fine. Guys, who's excited for the weekend? I am looking forward to it. This weekend, I don't think I have any plans apart from just chill, which is nice because for the last, I want to say 4 weeks, I've had, or 3 weeks, I've had a very busy few weeks. A lot of social stuff, which I don't normally do, and it's really taken it out of me. I had my sister come to visit me for long weekend, and look, let me tell you, when my sister comes to visit me, 4 days feels like 12, okay? My mum came to visit while my sister was down, so we could all have a reunion. Then Katie came, which was lovely. I saw Katie, and then I saw Artie for the weekend, and I had to go to London for a work thing. So then last weekend, I said to Martin, I don't want to see anyone. I don't want to see anyone for the next 3 weeks, because the week after next week, we're going down south to see Martin's parents. So the next 2 weeks, I don't want to see anyone. And then halfway through Saturday, I was just chilling. I was in my pajamas. I was enjoying life. I was like introverting. And then Martin got a message from his old childhood friend that he was in Windermere, which is like 20 minutes away. And I was like, that's great. Are you going to meet him? And then they wanted to meet at a coffee shop. And Martin was like, you don't have to come. But his friend was with his girlfriend. And I know them, like I've met them before. So I kind of felt like I had to go because it'd be kind of rude if I stayed at home and like weird. And Martin was like, I can just tell them you're busy. But they were going to go to a coffee shop and get cake. And I'm not one to say no to cake, right? So I was like, no, I'll go. Like, I'll sacrifice it. Just thinking about the cake the whole time. So we go there. We go to the restaurant. We go to the cafe. No one even gets cake. I'm the only one. I was like, guys, I thought everyone was getting cake. This is literally why I came. So I had to sit there with like this chocolate brownie, which it was okay. It was a little bit dense, to be honest. And everyone else, no cake. I was the only one eating cake. Guys, that's just not a situation that I like to be in. I like cake, but I like it when other people are eating it as well, you know? So I kept asking me questions, because conversation, that's how conversation works. They'd ask me a question, I would answer. I'd ask them a question, they'd answer. The problem was, though, this chocolate brownie was so, like, thick, and, like, it was all up in my mouth. Every time they asked me a question, I was, like, trying to work through this chocolate brownie so I could answer. I didn't enjoy the brownie. The whole time I was just thinking, just please, just finish this brownie or stop asking me questions. And then they went on a walk and I said I had to do work. I didn't do work. I came home and I just like crocheted. But I just couldn't do any more talking. I couldn't do it. Anyway, I don't even know how I got onto that rant. I guess I thought you'd enjoy it. Did anyone enjoy that? Helen's on a course for the next 3 days. Helen, what are you doing on your course? Do you have to travel for it, or is it an at-home thing? I just realised this is actually a hedge, it's not a wall. Don't I feel like an idiot? Okay, fix that. Done. At work finally. So cool to see how the pieces come along. Did you leave and then you went to work? That's cool. I feel like you've been here this whole time. I'm just trying to think about how we can sort out this situation, because it's definitely not going to be able to put anything on it. But I do have my Neo colours here. I really love your landscapes. Thanks, Barbara. I haven't done landscapes for a while, so I'm glad you like them, because I was feeling a little bit unsure about it. Here we go. I can just do this white, like with a white pen. I think that'll be fine. I can relate. I would have felt betrayed. I know. I was a bit dramatic, but when you go somewhere and they said they were gonna eat, like everyone was gonna eat, and you went there, it's like excite. I mean, look, I just love cake and a coffee. I'm not gonna lie. Who doesn't? Okay, I don't know if that's the right colour, but it's gonna have to do, because that's all I've got for now. I'm gonna try and kind of bring in the brickwork. I think this is the lightest kind of colour that I have. I mean, I do have more colours in there, but I can't be bothered to get them. I just want to do like some really light brick. Can you even see this? Yeah, you can kind of see it. Cool. It's so glossy, guys. I could probably see my reflection in it. Okay, not quite, but you get the idea. It's fairly local. It's about the use of storytelling and metaphors in counselling for children. That sounds like quite a heavy topic. I guess counselling children would be quite a heavy thing. But that sounds really interesting. Storytelling's always fun. Love a bit of storytelling. I would call it a townscape, Barbara. Maybe, or a village scape. I don't know. I don't think it is a town. It must just be a village. It's quite small. I'm so excited to show the collage I did. Oh, where are you gonna show the collage? Where are you gonna show it? Are you gonna? Is it like what you did tonight, or is it for something else? It almost looks metallic. I know, it's the shininess. That matte medium did absolutely nothing. It's also very bright. My brightness has gone up again. I'm sorry, I do apologise. Whoa, looks like we're drawing on the surface of the sun. I love her landscapes too. She's making me want to learn how to paint them. Look, I'm learning I'm learning as well. Every day is a learning experience, you know. Okay, so those are my pastels. Where are my neo colors? Oh, they're behind the computer. I need to do like a kind of like an acrobatic kind of thing here to get them. Just give me a sec. I forgot I put them on the windowsill behind the window. I find them difficult. I find them difficult too, Barbara, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's probably because I haven't done them for a while. But, you know, they get easier, like everything, with practice. Okay, I've got on some ochre. I've got like this weird pink colour, which I think is salmon pink. Tonight I did houses. That's so cool. If you want to share any of your work on Instagram, just tag me. It'll be so nice to see them. Especially if you copied along, like followed along. I just thought it might be nice to like paint in some of the bricks. I don't know, maybe. Maybe yes, maybe no. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe if I zoom in a bit. Get this mouse out of my way. Oh my god, there's a mouse on my painting. Chris is here. Hi, Chris. Good evening. Good evening to you too. That was very formal. Alright, this ochre is definitely not the right colour. I also don't like this line here, but the good thing about using the Neocolor 2s is they do dissolve in water, so goodbye. The only problem is I went downstairs early and I forgot to get any paper, like kitchen roll, but I have this rag, so I can use that. I'm hoping it's going to be more experimental and not too much heavy theory. I get to take my favourite book. That's fun. What book you taking? Like your favourite children's book? I don't even know if I have. I definitely have a favourite children's book. My favourite children's book is Little is it like Mini Rabbit Not Lost by John Bond is my favourite children's book. I'm trying to figure out how to fix this house because I don't like it. Oh, I do like the chimneys though. The chimneys are fun. I need to find the same colour in this but in Neo colour, and I don't think I have it. It's kind of like too pastely, you know. I don't think I have it. It's not this colour. That one's too orange. The Hungry Caterpillar classic. Okay, maybe this one. This one is so tiny. I kind of forgotten what it is now. I think it's apricot, maybe. It can't be apricot though, because I have apricot here. No, that's flesh. What gross colour name, flesh. That one's a little bit lighter. This one's a little bit darker, maybe. Okay. This is definitely apricot. This is definitely flesh. That's one of my favorites as well. What apricot? Okay. Oh, the Hungry Caterpillar. I get so confused in conversations sometimes. Alright, we're gonna go with flesh, even though, I'm sorry, the colour name, you have to get a new colour, Karen Dash. But I'll use you for now, but I will complain about you every time I use you. 3 little chimneys on top. I always love to see all the different chimneys when we go to different places, especially like when you go to older places, all the different amounts of chimneys, and just think about how long it would have taken to clean those chimneys and all the little children they would have put up there back in the day, like back in the day when children were chimney sweeps. Alright, I don't like this house at all, but we're going to move on from it because otherwise I'm going to be here all night talking about how much I don't like this house. So we're going to move on from it. I just think this was a bad glossy colour and I don't like it. I mean, I like the colour, but I don't like how glossy it became. I don't know if that was my fault for adding that weird liquid that I found. I'm going to blame it on me. I'm not going to blame it on the material because, look, the pen doesn't deserve that. I'm just going to do some more bricks here, I think. Maybe? Do I want to do more bricks? I don't know. And maybe I'll take this like kind of colour here and just like put some pink here. Why? I don't know. Is there a building there? Maybe. But I just thought it might kind of break it up a little bit because it's just a bit samey. And then also I do notice there's another tiny little like rectangular kind of, not rectangular, this one, triangle. Rectangular. I don't even know my shapes. I don't know my shapes or my colours. I love Eric Carle's work. The matte medium doesn't work. Well, that gives my, well, you know, I honestly, look, I used this one, which is the cheap one. Maybe I should try the Liquitex one. I have to keep filling an empty high flow marker with it and see if layering on top will help. Should I give it a go? I don't think I've even opened this. Have I? Yeah, I have. Let's just give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? Should we put it on, okay, zoom out again so you can see what I'm doing. Should I just pop it, I'll pop it on top of this, okay? So like this is before. You can see how glossy it is just with the light there. See how, it's kind of hard. See how glossy that is? Okay, we're gonna put this on top. We'll just layer it on and we'll wait for it to dry. I don't know this is how I do it, but we're gonna try. We'll see if this makes it better. I don't know if it's going to, but we're gonna try. I don't know how long this is gonna take to dry either. Put some over here as well. What's the worst that can happen? It's already as glossy as I think it could get. Alright, should we move on to a different part of the painting? Or the drawing? What would you call this? A drawing or a painting? You know, I think this here actually isn't a drain. I think it's a lamppost. It's so hard because the image is so tiny and there's so many details and all the details are grey. Let's do this house here. I think this one will be fun to do. So there's like, I think there's like 8 windows. And then we're going to do that big tree that's in the front. I think that'll be really nice to do. I actually need to do another, speaking of kids books, I need to do another video on YouTube about like part 2 of my favorite kids books, because I've probably doubled my children's book collection since I did that last video, which was, I think it must have only been last year because I was in the last house we lived in. The last house we lived in, that sounds so weird. We've been in this house for almost a year. And then the last house we were there for only 5 months. So, I think. Or it could have been a year and 5 months. I think it was a year and 5 months. I mean, as you guys know, I thought today was Wednesday. So, my sense of time isn't the best. But Martin and I have this app on our phones that we do every day. And we started it last year. It's called Day One. I don't know if anyone's heard of it, but it's like this daily journaling app. And we started it last year because one of the things that it does is it tells you like this time last year, and then you can look at the entry you did last year. So we thought we'd do it every day last year, and then this year, when it comes back around, you can see what you did last year. So that's been kind of fun. Every day I ask Martin, what did you do last year? And normally it's obviously the same thing I do because we tend to do things together quite a lot. But yeah, it's been really fun. And this time last year, about like yesterday, we got accepted to move into this house. So we went out for pizza to celebrate, which is kind of funny. It's a great app. It is. It's really fun. I've been using it on and off for like 3 or 4 years, but I've only just started every day to do it. And I really like it. Okay, this roof doesn't really go with the windows. I probably should have done these blue. Oh, I should have done them blue. I want to erase them now. Where's my eraser? There it is. Don't know if this is gonna work. We're gonna do it anyway. Do you guys erase your work? I normally don't, but sometimes I don't know. Sometimes I don't think it matters. Normally I'm like, you don't need to erase it, just go over it. But I really wanted these windows to match the roof. But yeah, this weekend, Matt and I are doing a walk that Martin found on Facebook, I think. And it's this guy he's doing a walk along the River Kent, which is the river that goes through Kendal, and I think it goes down to Lancaster maybe. But we're doing a walk. I don't know how long it is, but basically there's 3 people. One's a photographer, and there's 2 other people. I think they're kind of nature people, like they know about nature. And it said something on the description like see kingfishers and learn about otters and other things. So I'm looking forward to it because we haven't been on a bird watching expedition. We haven't been on a bird watching walk for a while. So I'm hoping that this guy can like point out some nature to us and we get to see some birds. I'm going to take lots of not photos, but I'm going to take my binoculars. Hopefully Martin takes lots of photos and I can just steal them later. So that'll be fun. I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, I'm just doing a chill on this weekend. No people, no long hikes. I do have quite a lot of work to catch up on. Like children's book stuff that I'm doing, which I'm so far behind on because I had so much social stuff going on. So I need to catch up on that. And I keep saying my Etsy update, or my shop update, I keep saying I'm going to do it. And I have been working on it in the background. Today I was working on making stickers, like sticker sheets, for Burbfest from January. And I was like, I'm going to have it out in March. And now I'm like, yeah, I'll definitely have it out in April. It's definitely like less priority though, the shop, than anything else. Right, let's do the thingy. This is like a little drain again, and then I want to kind of do tiles in the roof, and maybe we'll do a chimney. I don't know if there is a chimney, but we'll fake one. We'll fake a chimney. It's not the first time I faked a chimney before. I just think they look nice. It's nice to have chimneys, right? So yeah, let's pop one here. I don't know, this is definitely not dry, but it's fine. I'm gonna do 2 chimneys, why not? It's like a big house. This was a big house for a big family, and they had a lot of potatoes that they had to cook on the chimney. Those chimneys like way too big. Sometimes faking chimneys isn't the best thing. I don't know if I'm going to finish it all tonight, guys. I was only going to go till 9. And it's already 8:30 and I haven't barely even finished. Like, gotten halfway. But the good news is, there's a YouTube video coming out tomorrow. I don't know if that's good news for anyone, but it's good news for me because I finally finished something. So I got a video coming out tomorrow. It's going to be like my crochet vlog, so it may not be interesting for some people. I think it's kind of like a niche thing, the crochet stuff, but I really enjoyed doing it, so I hope other people enjoy it too. I'm going to put some more chimneys on top, mini chimneys. says yay. Helen, I think, Helen, are you looking forward to a crochet vlog? I know it's not that exciting. It's not like, you know, an arty vlog. But I still think they're nice. I think I want to kind of bring some pink. I know I said I wasn't going to bring any pink in, but I really like this pink here. I have a lot of vlogs actually, a lot of videos that are almost ready. I have a March vlog that I'm working on right now. I've got a South Africa vlog, which if you guys remember, I went to South Africa in October last year, and I had the vlog basically ready a week after I came back. All I have to do is the voiceover and add music, but that's the worst part for me. I hate voiceover. I hate finding music, so I literally just didn't do anything on it. So that one's ready to go. I just need to spend maybe an hour on it. And then I think there was another video too. I can't remember what it is now. Oh, all about mini ceramics wheel, which should be coming out in a couple of weeks. I did a fake one on this house too. Nice. I'm glad I'm not the only one. That's so cool. I do crochet occasionally too. I love crochet so much. It's become literally an obsession. Also, update on the matte medium. This is the Liquitex one. It's still shiny. I mean, look, it's actually not. It's still shiny. Yeah, I was gonna say it's not too bad, but it's still shiny. I think I probably just, I'm not using it right though. So literally don't follow anything I say, because half the time I'm just experimenting and I do get things wrong a lot. I'm trying to find this dark green here that I used. Was it this green? No, not that one, this one here. I want to do the trees here. I think that would be nice to do the trees. So these trees, they kind of have a longer... Oh, my window's open here and it keeps making my door open. So yeah, these are the trees that I was talking about. They have the trunks that they start almost right at the bottom. All your YouTubers fab. Thank you, Helen. Martin's playing games in the other room. Those pendant videos sound fantastic. I've been wondering about your mini ceramics. Oh yes, I started it in December. I looked at the video. I started the video in December, and like the week I got it, and then I didn't do anything with it until last weekend. I'm so busy with other things, but I've really been enjoying it, so I hope that you'll like the video. I have to finish it this weekend and then it's gonna go up next week. I just started embroidery painting. It's so much fun and vlogs are the perfect thing to watch. What is the embroidery painting? Is that kind of like, is that like embroidery but you're making art with it? I've never embroidered. Is that where you have the circle, or is that cross stitch? Embroider. I know that you can embroider things. Like I've seen people do it on jeans and like cuffs of, like people make like crazy rainbow cuffs or something, or they put like fun little flowers on. Is it that kind of stuff? Yeah, there's so much that I want to do. It's just finding the time to do everything. Like there's so I have a whole list of different YouTube series I want to do, different paintings I want to do, like stories. I have heaps of different projects that I want to try. Like I want to try pop-up illustrations. I want to make like zines. I want to do the shrink wrap plastic stuff. But there's like only so much time, and when I have a week like I had this week where work is so busy, I just don't have the energy in the evening to like do anything. I think these trees are pretty cool actually, if I don't say so myself. Okay, what's next? I think it'd be cool if we just made this really dark here, and I don't know, pretend there was like a bush there or something. I mean, I think there is a bush there. Maybe more trees are coming up like this here. Pop-up illustration in your style would be amazing. That would be so much fun to try. I favorited a book on course on Domestica, because I've never done pop-up anything before. I think I made a pop-up heart card for my mom when I was like in middle school, but that was it. Popping in from Lurkland to say hi. Hi, Sonia. Second live stream. You're officially my Friday morning treat. It's Friday morning where you are? You're so lucky. It's almost the weekend for you. I really don't know what the correct terms are, to be honest. I use a hoop. Oh, yes, that's the circle thing I'm thinking about. And I'm embroidering flowers, but not in cross stitch. Yes, I think I know what you mean. That sounds really nice. I wish there were more hours in the day. I don't know if I wish there were more hours in the day, but I wish I had to do less. I wish I just didn't have to do my day job. If my boss is here, I apologize for saying that publicly, but I wish I didn't have to do my day job. But I gotta pay them bills. Bills aren't gonna pay themselves, unfortunately, so it's just so inconvenient. It's just so inconvenient, guys. Think about how much time I'd have. Okay, I think I'm just gonna leave this house in the background as like, oh, you guys can't even see what I'm doing. Apologies. I've been drawing on the other side of the page. Here we go. I like this here. I don't know what it is. It looks almost like a lake or something. Maybe we can draw little lily pads in it. That'd be fun. It's 7:31 AM here. It's lovely to start the day watching you drawing. So you are 13 hours to 11 hours? I don't know. Time, you know? Work takes up so many hours in the day. I know. Guys, give me 1 sec. I'm just going to shut the door because I can hear Martin, so I'm sure he can hear me. Just shut the window. Hey, Bunny. Just wake up too. Morning, Sonia. And Peachy. Oh, Intergalactic Peach Patrol. Such a fun name, by the way. Good morning from chilly Melbourne. Chilly. I wonder how chilly it is. How cold is it over there? I kind of like don't know what to do now. I feel like this needs something. I think there's like a fence there or something. Oh, we should do a fence. I love a good fence. Okay, let's do a fence. I don't think there is a fence there, but I do love a good fence. I think there's actually a hedge there, but I feel like the fence is going to give us more something. I don't know. It's definitely going to give us something. I don't know what that is. Let's do the fence all the way over, actually, and then it looks like it carries on. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's leave it here. Maybe there's a gate there or something. I don't know. I do love a fence. Did I mention that already? Okay. Ta-da! I have the heater running in Melbourne. It's currently 8 degrees where I am. 8 degrees? Yeah, I think it was about 9 here. It's a gross rainy day. Oh, that sucks. I remember the only time I've ever been to Australia, I went to Sydney. And I went to Sydney, when I moved from New Zealand to England, I went to Sydney for 4 days because I'd never been to Australia. And I was like, I might as well, if I'm gonna travel this far, might as well go to Australia. So I went to Sydney, it rained every single day, thunderstorms, torrential downpour. It was not the Australian beach holiday I was hoping for. Alright, let's see if I can move my way up the hill now. I'm going to move back over here. So there's kind of like a little building. I might zoom in on it so we can kind of see what we're working with. Okay, some scaffolding, some more houses. I can't control my mouse. My mouse can't be controlled. Here we go. So this is like the tree. It's actually harder to look at when it's close. It's even more confusing. This is the new colour that I'm bringing into the mix. Things getting real over here. 20 degrees sounds so nice right now. 20 degrees sounds too hot for me. I'm like 16 is my happy spot, my happy place, you know. Do you know if I like this green that I did? But we're kind of stuck with it now. Maybe I can put some more somewhere so it doesn't look so weird. Maybe up here. These ones in the background, I don't want to do too much detail on. It's almost like I just want them to be shapes that just look like random buildings. I'll just colour this all in. I don't know what I'm doing. We can just do some green windows on top of it. Everyone's just talking about the weather. T-Bird. Hi, T-Bird. It's 5 degrees in New England. Oh, New England. Lovely. It's a nice part of the country, of the world. Oh, this screen. Have we used the screen before? I don't know. It looks different. What green is it? Moss green. Oh, I do like moss green. I'm gonna do some kind of like just lines in the background, just to kind of almost, I don't know, like I want it to be less detailed as it goes up the hill, so you're not really looking at it, it's just kind of like shapes. I think I just said that. Am I repeating myself? Am I repeating myself? Sorry, I'm just cracking myself up as usual. Alright, I want to pretend there's a house. I mean, there is a house. I'm not really pretending. But where is the house? Yeah, I told you, this is so confusing being... I think the house is like this. Lucy has to go. No problem. Thanks so much for joining. Barbara's in New York. I did the conversion. It was 0 degrees this one. It is 6 now. I don't mind the cold. Yeah, that sounds really nice actually. That I like a nice chilly, a dry cold is my favorite. Okay, you guys are all just talking about the weather. Which I love. It's like the most normal thing in the world to talk about. We had some snow, but I wish it was more. Oh, it's so weird that you guys had snow. I mean, we've had snow here in April before, like in the UK. I remember you can have snow like in April. I know it's March right now, but I remember we had snow in April a while ago, a few years ago. So I guess it's not that crazy. What pencils am I using? I'm using the Caran d'Ache Luminance. They look like they cover really well. They do. They cover really well over most things. We have had trouble with this color here, which is quite glossy, as you can see if I do this. But it's not too bad. Actually, it hasn't been. Sorry. Oh my gosh, my mouse is going crazy. It hasn't been too bad, honestly. Dog wants to walk. All right. Bye, Barbara. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'll still be around, but check back if you want. Okay, I'm gonna color this house in white. Dog wants to walk. Oh, dog wants to walk. Yeah, I read that already. Nice. No problem. Never seen them before. Never seen what before? Oh, you've never seen these pencils, really? They're really popular. I don't know how popular they are in Australia, but they're really popular over here and like I think in America, probably other places too. Right, let's do this house here, which is, see, I'm getting so confused now. Okay, I have to like reorient myself. So this house is that one, and then there's I think in this drawing there's like a house. It doesn't matter, honestly. We can just make it up, but okay, there's a house that comes out like this. Okay, yes, I have it. I have it. I'm back in the room. Looking at my art stash. Yep, they are popular. I have a lot of them. I probably have, I think I actually have counted before. I think I have over 50. Not that I'm bragging or anything, but guys, I have like over 50. I think I have about 55 and I love them. There's some colors that obviously that I use more than others, but they are my favorite pencils ever since I found them. After I was using, before then I was using Faber-Castell Polychromos a lot. And then when I found the Luminance, I was like, there's no going back. They're my absolute favorite. I think this is one of those kinds of drawings where it kind of all starts to come together. Like at first, it looks like really awkward. Kind of like you're not really sure what's going on. Like, have I chosen the right colors? Like, where did all these houses? This is such a garbled mess. But I think like it's kind of coming together now, right? I'm just trying to think. I think we need to have like this kind of like that warmer brown in here, which is here. I think there's a white house here, but yeah, this is the roof for that one. It comes down like this. So this is all house. This is just like a random shape that we're just gonna, just to get a little bit of warm brown kind of on that side of the, maybe we'll pop some here too, just to kind of like balance the colors out. I can't stand the heat. I can't either. I first heard of Luminance from YouTube artists and they look so lovely. They're really nice. I think I must have found them through someone. I don't know who it was. It probably was Natasha Newton, because I think I got a lot of my art materials and color stuff from her a few years ago, because I started following her. She's got a great YouTube channel. I'm sure a lot of you guys watch her, and she she has all the materials. She has all of them. I think she actually probably, I think she is Jackson's. When we put in an order, I think it probably just goes to her art room and she just kind of supplies like everyone in the UK their art supplies, which is really great. Like, Natasha, you're doing a great job. Keep it up. But yeah, she has all of the art supplies and she's really inspiring. So I'm sure a lot of you have heard of her, but check her out if you haven't. Natasha Newton. Okay, cool. I'm gonna leave kind of like this white. I think that's fine. And then I need to fix this blue house here. I'm not quite sure what's going on here. I want it to be on the lighter side. So I may bring in another neo color, this one here, light cobalt blue. This is a very light color. And try and figure out what's going on. Because again, I'm very confused. I think there's a chimney here somewhere. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like this. I love this illustration. Oh, I'm glad. It's like you're collecting a little village. It does feel like that. I'm so confused where I am right now in this painting. I'm just like picking a spot and copying it and hoping for the best. Only Prismacolors and Inktense or Faber-Castell ones in art shops here. We have boring art stores, and I'm sure it's really expensive as well to like to bring stuff over to you guys with the shipping, because you guys are so far away. All right, I'm not quite sure what I've done there, but if I put some chimneys on, I think chimneys really just help everything. Like, if you're lost and you don't know what you're doing, add a chimney. One degree misty here. Snow expected overnight again. Whereabouts are you? I don't know if I asked. And also, I'm not sure what your name is. I just keep the call. In my head, I'm just saying your whole name, but Think a Dream, a Sketch, a Spy. Did you tell me last? I felt like we've had this conversation. Imagination has a grounding effect on me. Colours, you have a walk on the wild side, opera pink effect on me. Aw, that's so cool. I love that though. Look, I think put the two of those together, you're in for a winning combo right there. Some lovely like neutrals, earthy tones, and then just like bam, opera pink. I haven't added any opera pink in today. I do have this bad boy on the wings, but I'm not going to. I don't think we need it. I'm just trying to think like what to do with this house up here, because I don't think there's any window. I mean, I've kind of done, if you do this with the Neo color, you can kind of just like smush it out the way. Like, be gone, Neo color. Pencil coming through. I think that's fine. And then there's this house here, which honestly, I have no idea what house this belongs to. Should we try and work it out? Okay, so this, I'm gonna zoom out a little bit, or I'm gonna move over. Oh, Martin keeps telling me, April, you know that your mouse moves in 4 directions, right? Because I'm like, I'm not used to Macs. I've been a PC girl my whole life. All right, let me see if I can reorient myself. This building's this building. Then we got this building. Then we got this building. Moving up from there, we have the white building. Yes, now I see where we are. Okay. And we come down. That's fine. And then there's like a little roof here. There's a little chimney. It's like a little white chimney. That's what that is. And I've lost it. And then up here, there's another house that kind of comes like this. Okay. Cool. I think we're there. We kind of gotten it now. Luminance are the best pencils. Unfortunately, no good sales these days. No, I never find them on sale. That's for sure. Okay, we're gonna do this one here. I think this one is meant to be that one, which we can do. That's fine. I'm just trying to remember all the colours that I used for all of these different buildings. If we bring in some of this green over this way, I think that would be nice. Oh, actually, I just realised this has a little chimney over here. Three for two. Wait, Helen, say that again. What's 3 for 2 at Court Pens? Luminance pencils? Because if so, I'm stopping the stream right now and I'm going over there. I'm so lost right now where I am. I don't know if you can tell. I'm just kind of like... Not luminance. Yeah, I feel like all pencils. I feel like Court Pens don't have luminance though. They're nearly $6 over here. That is crazy. I think they're like $3.65 or something like that over here. Don't quote me on that. I'm probably wrong. Okay, little chimney, little chimney. And I think this needs a little bit of white here like this. Wait, Helen, are you sure? Luminance. I think we need to fact check this. I thought it was a black and white photo at first, but it's been raining so much that I can see this every day now. Yes, it's so grey. All the stone's grey, and also it was a very grey day. Guys, I'm gonna go to Court Pens quickly because I need to fact check this. Court Pens. Okay, we're there. I don't normally go to Court Pens because you don't get. She's right. She's only gone and done it. Coloured pencils, 3 for 2. So look, these are all the pencils you can get. Coloured pencils. I didn't even know they had luminance, honestly. Faber-Castell. Oh, guys, they have luminance. Everyone's gonna be going there. They're all gonna be gone. pencils are gonna be out of stock. I'm checking out cool pens online now. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna be going on that after stream. It's gonna be like, sorry, no more luminous pencils left. I don't need any more pencils. I have like all my pencils. I'm pretty stocked up. I have like another on my shelf. I have a whole pencil like box for my favorites. So if I run out, I have replacements. So I'm fine. I don't need pencils, guys. But you go for it. I want to do another like simple, like just a simple line, kind of like what we have over here, just to kind of finish it. I have no idea what we're going to do here. I think it's bush over here. What is going on with this house, by the way? I have no idea what this house shape is right now. Like, who designed this? I bought my luminance set, my 40 set, for €55. So those regular 3 for 2 sales are not it. That's a pretty good deal though, right? 40 for $55. I got lucky and scored a full 72 set of luminance secondhand on Vinted 2 years ago. Looking on eBay or pre-loved is worth a look. That's a good deal. How many of those do you use though, Artie? Because I feel like 72 is really awesome. It's like a really good number of pencils. But I bought in the Black Friday sale, I bought the Faber-Castell Polychromos like years ago. And I feel like I never used even half of those pencils. I feel like we just need to start making stuff up now because it's getting real confusing. I don't think I'm gonna be able to like see anything. So I think I'm just gonna start making stuff up and just put in chimneys everywhere. Because as everyone knows, if it's got a chimney, it's real. Yeah, I think that's the saying. She was selling to fund her pet surgery, which was sad. Oh, that is sad. I bought the full Prismacolor set a year or two ago and I used at least half of them. It was a huge bummer to realise how much money I wasted. Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I learned that kind of the same. I bought that entire set and I just didn't use it at all. I have no idea what goes here. Oh, there's another building. Well, that's a shock. I wasn't expecting another building in a town. Sorry, just cracking myself up again. This big building right here. I think I may do a little window frame on this one. You know, I do like this. I do like this. This drawing. I don't like these windows, the second ones that I did. Remember how I was like, should I fill them in? Should I not fill them in? And then it's got this weird line above them. I'm not a big fan of that, and it's just irking me. Every time it catches my eye, I'm irked by it. But I'm not gonna do anything about it. I'm just gonna leave it. I'm sure it's fine. And you know, like this town has gone through some kind of apocalyptic event because there's no people here. There's no birds. There's no life. All of my townscapes, they've all gone through some kind of zombie apocalypse. I'm okay with it. I'm fine with it that way. Another chimney. Obviously, gotta have a chimney in there. And I think we need to bring in some pink, you know, on this side, because it's like a lot of pink here. Maybe just a tiny bit, just a little bit here, just like a little bit brighter. Try and like balance the colours out a bit, you know. And then I think we just need one thing here. I don't know what to do here though. Maybe we'll just keep it blue. This cobalt blue is really nice colour. And it's quite like backgroundy. What do you guys think so far? Think it's going okay? The drawing? I think it's going pretty good. think they're a nice contrast to the others that look softer. Yeah, you're probably right. I have 3 Don't Light Fast 4 sets, 2 Luminous 100 sets, and I don't use every colour. Whoa, why do you have so many pencils? Occasionally I do pictures based solely on what colours I don't really use. Yeah, that's a good technique. Is that what they call it? Is that what the kids are calling it? That's a good exercise, I think. I don't do that. I should, but I fight against the colours that I don't like. I've only just started to enjoy a light purple, like a mauve or a lilac. Before I never liked purple, but I have so many colours. It's a lot of the saturated colours and the purples and stuff that I just don't use. I was just trying to get something down here because it kind of just ends abruptly. I don't know if I like that, but it's there now. Haha. Let's do a little bit of rubbing. I'm just gonna clean this. I just thought maybe if we just like got a little bit of texture in. So we don't have any like proper texture anywhere really. Like page texture. And then we could do the same with another colour if I can find one. I really love it. I think it's going great. Thank you. Oh, this colour's lovely. This one. And it kind of fits in with the theme. And then I also have, I won't use that, it's too little. Okay, this one here, it's kind of like this lovely olivey green. I think that's really nice. Let's put this in the hedge. Yeah, I kind of want to have something up here. I don't know what I want yet though. I don't know if I want this green. I'm putting it here, but I'm not sure if I like it. I don't know if it's too bright. It kind of works. Maybe we need to put some of that yellow over here. Just a tiny bit. Just a little bit. Like this. Just like a little pop. Oh wow, that really does pop, doesn't it? I'm gonna like just cut out a few little chimneys from the yellow. I'm not doing anything drastic, just literally like cutting out a couple of colours. I think that would be nice. I think we're almost done. I just need to do something here, I think. It's too white. Maybe this colour. Wait a minute. Am I still listening to string beats? No. Bugger. Alright. Well, that means that if YouTube can hear this music, a lot of this will be muted. I love the bright yellow with all the other colours. Yeah, I really like that too. It's a fun pop of colour. This here is a bit weird because it's this ink that doesn't really go with any of the other colours. If I can find a colour that's similar to this, maybe I can put a tiny bit in. Like, I think this blue is kind of similar. I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what we can do with it, but it would be fun to kind of bring it in a little bit, you know? What do you guys think? Maybe some fences or something? Maybe here? I don't know if I'm gonna regret this. No, I like that. Okay, maybe like a little, what are those things? Aerials? Honestly, I don't think this is really doing much at all. But I do love aerials. Who doesn't like aerials? I know there's actually no aerials here, but I can't see any aerials. Oh, that's what we need. Trees in the background. Like some really light trees. What do you guys think? Do you think it's missing... Do you think it's missing anything like in the background? Like here? Do you think it needs to have colour? Do you think it's okay that it kind of goes into white there? I do huge coloured pencil pieces. Wow, that is big. 70 by 100 centimetres? That's huge. You're right, that is huge. I'm primarily a colour pencil artist, bought sets in good sales and got 1 free from Derwent. That's cool. I mean, I guess if you pencil's like your main thing, that makes sense. I think putting that yellow over there was a move. Amazing, thank you. I think foliage in the back, yeah, me too. Foliage. Okay, we're gonna do some really light colors though, so it doesn't kind of detract from it. So I don't want to do the mountain. But maybe we can do the, oh, how do I zoom again? See, kind of like these wispy trees. Let me, oh, these kind of like wispy trees kind of here. Maybe, I don't know. Do I want to do that? Maybe, we'll just make it up. That's fine. I'm gonna zoom so you can see because this green's really light. I don't know if you can see that. I feel like that green is too light. Maybe that's, no, I don't like that one. Maybe blue. Oh, you guys can't even see this. It's off the page. That's the problem with an A3 sketchbook, is so big. I'm literally just off the page here. I can't move my sketchbook anymore because I'm going to put all of my art supplies on the floor. I'm just making these trees up, and it always kind of scares me because I don't actually... Making trees up is so scary because they look so good when they look right, but as soon as you do like a weird branch, you're like, that's not how a tree would grow. I think I'm almost finished though. Which is good because it's 9 o'clock. So it's like perfect timing, you know? I don't know how I felt about these trees. I probably should have followed a reference. You can't see this, can you? I hoarded anthraquinone pink luminances. They might be discontinued. Oh no, are they really? Based on a rumor? Wait, what rumor? That's one of my favorite colors. This color here. Anthraquinoid pink. It's like literally one of my favorite colors. Wait, where did you hear that? Who told you this? I love how now I'm just using this pink just in case one day it is discontinued. I can say I used it. I think I'm done, guys. I don't think I want to do any more. Do you think maybe I just need to do some like little details in the foreground? Like, I don't know, crazy little squiggles that look like bushes? Do you think I should add lily pads to this, like it's a little pond? I kind of want to add lily pads to it. I just think that would be so cute. I don't know if that's a silly idea though. I'm gonna wait for your response because I don't know if I should do it or not. I think I like this though. I think it's kind of cool. There's a few things I probably would have done differently if I had to do it again. One of those is this glossiness here. I'm not a big fan. Another one is these windows. Do not like them. But yeah, apart from that, I think I kind of like it actually. I don't like this big white house either. I don't know what to do about that though. You can add lily pads. I think I just like it as it is. It shows the process. Yeah, I guess. I kind of like the idea of lily pads. I'm gonna add them. I can always delete them if I don't like them. Delete them. I can always delete them. Undo. Control Z. Double finger tap. I don't like it. I don't like it. That was fast. We can delete that. We'll delete that from the history books. Guys, it never happened. I think I'm done. I think I want to do something with this house though. I'm not a big fan. I don't know why. There's something about it. It's just too in your face. Like it's just, I think it's because the window, the trees go over the, it's like this big gap here where the windows are. Or maybe I need to add frames to the windows or something. It just needs something, you know. Oh, I know. Maybe it needs brick. I think it needs brick. Okay, we'll add window frames anyway, because window frames are fun. Do I regret the window frames? I do. But, you know, life doesn't have an undo button. I'm going to zoom so you can see the bricks, and then I'm done. Then I'm done. I think I'm done after this. Should I add birds, is the question. I do wish I was the kind of person that just added people or like life to a piece, but I just don't naturally do that. Because I do feel like a lot of like images that I make, they do look kind of dead because they don't have any one in them. But adding people for imagination, that's so difficult for me. I would literally need to sit down and just draw a whole bunch of people until I was comfortable with like different positions, and then try and put those positions into my drawings, and it would feel so unnatural. I don't know how people do it, honestly. Can you guys see the bricks? I don't know if it's the camera showing it up, but I think I like that better. Before it was just too blank. And I think after this I'm gonna go downstairs and watch an episode of The Walking Dead. I started rewatching it a while ago. I think I'm on season 2 at the moment, halfway through season 2. I think I've seen it about 4 times, like at least the first few episodes, the first few seasons. I've seen like 4 times, and then the later seasons, Mud and I stopped watching them with Martin and I started watching it together, and then I stopped watching season 8 or 9. It was when it was. I don't want to do any spoilers, even though the show's so old. But it was after one of the cast members left by helicopter. I stopped watching it. I think we watched the season after that one and it got kind of boring. But yeah, there's a new Walking Dead coming out soon, so I thought I would just rewatch all the Walking Deads. Alright, here we go. You can kind of see it. Maybe it also needs a drain. There we go. Perfect. We did it, guys. We finished. I think we finished. I think we don't need to do more detail than that, I don't think. So that is the finished piece there. What do you guys think? Is it springtimey? I think it's kind of fun. I like it. Birds add more story. Okay, maybe I should just do a couple of birds in the sky. Birds like a little McDonald's sign, or birds like flying. I kind of don't want to add birds. I kind of feel like I'm gonna draw the bird wrong. I kind of want to do like a flying bird. Little M birds. Little M birds. Okay, I like that. I can do an M. Oh yeah, that's cute. Oh, that's so cute. Birds make everything better. I won't do too many. There's like, can you see that? Like 2 there, there's 4 there. Oh, that's so cute. I like that. I think that's it. That's it, guys. I don't want to do anything else. I'm done. I'm thirsty and I want to go watch telly now. My glass of water has bits in it. The quinacridone pigments are no longer in production, and that pink uses one of them. Allegedly, this affects all paints. That has really lifted it. Oh, that's so cool. It's like the birds are lifting, flying away with it. Alright, cool. Anyway, that's it, guys. That's all. So, I hope you enjoyed it. I think it's gone really dark, bright again for some reason. There we go. So yeah, thanks for joining me and helping me draw this tonight. Am I still listening to? I'm always worried I'm on the wrong music. And I'm going to get in trouble. Love it. Yay. I'm going to look into that quinacridone pink too, because that's scary. I don't like that, the thought of that. Panic. Yeah, right? Alright, cool. Well, anyway, that was the stream. Hope that you enjoyed it. Thanks for joining me. And if you were lurking, thanks for lurking. And I will see you guys. I probably will have a video out tomorrow. And then, yeah, I should be back next week with another stream. So I'll see you then. Alright. Bye, guys.